Hello everyone and welcome to the Gen 5 tier list. This is going to be ranking all of the evolutionary lines introduced in Generation 5 or Unova. So we've done this for Gen 1s through 4, Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, Hoenn before Sinnoh, y'all know it is. And this time we'll be going to Gen 5, which yeah, we'll see how this goes. Gen 5 is the first gen that actually starts with its mythical, the only gen that starts with its mythical. Every other gen starts with their starter, so Victini. It was at this point, I think it was that last gen that I said that I didn't care for the mythical Pokemon, and that holds very much true. Like, Victini isn't awful, it's not bad, but it doesn't do anything for me, so B tier. Superior, the only good Unovan starter. I said what I said. It doesn't have to be good competitively, but its design is by far the best. Its line is by far the best out of these starters, and for me, that still makes it a little hard to rank. Because I think Superior is great. I think it's one of the best starter Pokemon out there, but I don't know where I would rank it on my list. And that's one of the things that's going to be really hard about this gen. But for now, I'm going to leave it in S tier. But this gen's going to be hard. Tepig line. Pignite. Emboar. Your shiny form does not save you. It doesn't. Tepig does not save you. This line is bad. The design is one of the worst I've ever seen. It is not cool. Honestly, third firefighting starter in a row. It's just all around a recipe for disaster, and I will straight up say I don't like this Pokemon. I definitely think it's one of the worst starter designs. It can be useful in battle, don't get me wrong. But I'm pretty sure the Ugly Penguin's also useful in battle too, so I don't know. I have an irrational hate for Piplup, but I have a regular hate for you. I'll put you in D for now. That's the actual I hate you tier, but I don't know yet. It could be C, it could be D. I'll have to come back to it, because there's legitimate hate for a lot of Pokemon in this gen for me, so I have to come back to see where I'm feeling Tepig at the end. And Samurot's line. Not even the dark type Samurott makes this line any better. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think Oshawott bad. I think Delwatt is very cool, and I think Samurott ruins the line. And a lot of people like Samurott. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think Delwatt's really cool looking. And if the line went more in Delwatt's favor, I might have chosen water over grass. But instead, it went Samurott, and for that reason, you're gonna have to be in the B tier. Maybe at the top of B tier, but B tier. Watchog. What were they on when they designed this one? Oh my god, what were they on? Now, see, this is why Emboar is hard to rank. Alright, Emboar, you're gonna go in C tier. You're gonna go below average. I don't like you in any capacity, but I don't hate you. This one, bro, this one's bordering too. Oh my god. Stoutland. I like Lillipup. Heard is pretty cool. Stoutland, I don't necessarily like, what is it, the beard? It's long mane, whatever you call it, but oh, it's a really good Pokemon, and something that, honestly, I do think so. Tier. Liepard, I love its design. I do. Greymale Liepard. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of cat Pokemon, but when you design a big cat that stays on all fours, that's not just a generic cat. You get me. You get me. A leopard? Liepard? Good design. Really good design. You can, you're right here. Simisage. Pansage is Alright, some messages. Alright. Yeah. I hate Simisear's design in all of its... I'm sorry, there's nothing redeeming about Simisear. There's nothing redeeming about it. And Simipour, it's a really cute design. And I think Pamper is pretty cool. I honestly think it's cooler than Simisage, in all honesty. Musharna! Sleeping pig-like thing. Muna's got this flower thing going on, but... Again, this gen is hard to rank. This gen is really hard to rank for me. Unfezant. Okay, so Pidove, Tranquil, Unfezant did nothing for me when I first saw them. I immediately said I was going to use Braviary until I found out when Braviary was caught, so I ended up using Pidove in my first playthrough. Now, after using them and getting used to them, I do like them, especially the male version. I don't know why this site has the female version, because the female version of Unfezant is meh. Disgusting. In terms of early birds, it's probably my least favorite. Probably my least favorite one. Out of the ones I used, I should say. But I still like it a decent amount. So I'd put it like maybe about here. No, go up one. Here. Zebstrika! I know a lot of, like, oh my god, it's not good. I love its design though. I love it. I love Blitzle's design. I love everything about this Pokemon. I do. I think it's really cool. And I wish it was better. So, yeah, this is the first A rank. Gigalith! It is, comparison-wise, another Johto Golem line. It's evolves at 25 into Boldore, then by trade into Gigalith. Oh my goodness, it's basically Johto, but Gen 5. Pure Rock type. This made me not... I don't like pure Rock types. And like, but Rock Ground is weak to... Yeah, but Rock Ground is immune to electricity, and that is huge to me. Electric immunity has always been something that I really like, and it's really hard for me to go through a Pokemon game without a ground type. And because Gigalith was not a ground type, it made that so much harder to play through. But overall, I think it's pretty cool. Pretty good design. I do like it a lot, but I don't like it that much. Top of B tier for now. Swoobat! I used one of these. I actually did like it for my Black and White 2 playthrough. It's fast, it's Psychic type, hits pretty hard on the special side. Honestly, it's not a bad Pokemon. It's not something that's gonna blow me away in all honesty, so if I had to go, I'd say below Unfezant. Excadrill. Yeah, do I have to say anything about Excadrill? I don't. I don't. I do not have to say shit about Excadrill. It's Excadrill. It's Excadrill. By far the coolest Gen 5 Pokemon, as far as I'm concerned. It is. It's Excadrill. It's Excadrill. Audino. It's Chansey. And it has a Mega. And I still literally don't give a shit about it. Oh my goodness. Conkeldurr. I don't like Conkeldurr. It's a construction worker version of Machamp. And again, Gen 5 is basically a lot of rehashes of Pokemon from previous gens. And I will straight up say I don't like Conkeldurr. I don't like how the line looks. I don't like how it ends up looking at the end. No matter how good they are in battle, it never clicks with me. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. On the other hand, I like frogs. And I do like me some Seismitoad. I think Seismitoad's pretty cool. And Seismitoad has a place in my heart because Lord knows when I had to sit there and drain punch that goddamn Hydreigon from what's his face gets this over and over again until I finally won. Oh my god, thank you for existing. And that gives you an A. Probably bottom of A, but that gives you A. Throw! Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, people, probably Hitmonchan. I don't know. I like this design. I like Sock's design. I do. Much better than Throw. Maybe I have something against sumo wrestlers. What do I know? Or Judo. Judo and sumo. Because those two are together, but this one's pretty cool looking. Honestly, I do like it. Leavanny. Oh my goodness. This is an A-rank Pokemon for me. I love the fact that it is a bug grass type, and I enjoy that. Like, legitimately, and you're a ground type. You are a ground type. So that's, yeah. Yeah, bug grass, really cool design. I like that about it. Scolipede, another really good bug type Pokemon. And I really do like its design. I like how it looks, but liking it is not enough for it to be A rank, so you immediately go to the B rank for me. Cottony's evolved form Whimsicott. Cottony and Whimsicott. They're alright. They're alright. They're pretty cool Pokemon, but they're literally just alright for me, so I'd say about here. Lilligant, Petlil Lilligant, and Hisuian Lilligant. Again, they don't do much of anything for me, but they're still not, you know, below average like a C tier is for me, so if I had to say, like, right here, Basculin sucked. And then Basculegion was revealed, and you made Basculin actually not suck. And I don't mean it competitive-wise per se. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that great competitive, but I mean it like, it's just a fish. Or then it becomes a ghost fish that's really cool. So, Basculin, you're saved by your evolution. Your evolution's not enough to, like, boost you all the way to, like, an A rank for me. But you're better than Samurott now. Oh, look, another easy A rank. Another easy A tier. Oh my goodness, look at it. Crocodile. That entire line. Sandile, Crocodile. I don't remember the middle form's name, or the middle form and the last form's name are very similar. Either way, cool ass Pokemon. Love them. Love them, love them, love them, love them, love them. Actually, straight up, one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon introduced. Gen 5 ground types, specifically Excadrill and Crocodile, go so goddamn hard that even though I feel like I use it partially on my team, but I don't think I kept it on my team. But legit, they go hard. They legit go hard. I don't know if I'm gonna put an S tier though, but they go hard. Darmanitan, oh my god, another Pokemon that goes hard. I love Darmanitan. I love Darumaka. I even like the ice version of Darmanitan. Darmanitan is just a cool Pokemon. Even with Zen mode being there, it's there. It doesn't add or subtract for me, but Darmanitan is just so boss. So strong. Get hit by a Flare Blitz, bro. Oh my god. I love Darmanitan. I love Darmanitan. And with that, bro, it's so hard to know. I'm not even sure if you... Anyway, Maractus. It's very hard to decide between D tier and C tier with you. I don't like Maractus. It exists. I don't like the design. It's ill. It is ill. But I don't know if I have visceral hate for it, which is what D tier is. Just 5, man. Gen 5. It's so hard sometimes with you, Gen 5. You make it so hard for me sometimes, Gen 5. Crustle. Cool Pokemon. I like Dwebble. I like Crustle. I don't think they're bad. I think they're pretty cool. Once more, I like them. Scraggy and Scrafty. I think they're alright. They're not below average. They're pretty cool Pokemon. The design is a little interesting when you see it in motion and all that, but overall, solid B tier. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. Sigilif. My god, there are too many of you in C tier already. Yamask, Galarian Yamask, Runigus Configurus. Yeah, alright. Oh, Tortuga. I love turtles. I love turtles. I love Tortuga. And Caracosta isn't as cute or as interesting to me as Tortuga, but it's still a pretty cool Pokemon. If I had to say, it's definitely going in the B tier, but it's hard to place it. Nope, it's carrying your line kind of hard. I'll go about here. Archeops. Now, Archen and Archeops are pretty cool Pokemon. I like their design, I like how they look. I hate their ability, but I know why it's there. But I don't even think they're that overpowered. I think they're just pretty cool Pokemon. I don't know if I like them enough to put them in A tier, but definitely high. Garbodor. It's garbage version of Mach. And I know a lot of people like Garbodor. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's ugly as sin. I don't care for it. But I also don't think it's that bad. With that being said, it's definitely at the bottom of B tier for me. Zoroark. One of the coolest Gen 5 Pokemon ever made, and then you have that Hisuian form that's designed just out of this world. Like, I'm sorry, like, how do you not like this Pokemon? Like, another easy S tier, like, legitimately another easy S tier. Like, really easy. What's your face? Minccino Cincino. Okay. You're just there for me. Like, you exist. And that's cool. You exist. Gothitelle. Yeah, that's pretty alright. You're in the just existing category too. You exist, and that's fine. It's fine to exist. I mean, again, it's this one's also Reuniclus. It exists, but it exists and it's actually kind of cute. So being kind of cute gives you some points. Swanna, hey guys, it's Pelipper, but Gen 5 version, and I don't care for Ducklet, and I think Swanna's design is pretty good. So it ends up going from could have probably be below, like, to maybe like a B tier. Not a high B tier at all though. Like, it's down there. It's down. I don't have to say anything. I will not say anything. It's ice cream. Sawsbuck. I like the whole seasons thing. It makes it pretty cool, actually. Pokemon. Ah, let's put you about here in B tier. I don't know which one of you is fighting for last on this tier list. Is shit go or ice cream shitty thing, but one of y'all fighting for last. I don't know. Both of you disgust me. What's it for? Not Excelgor. Other one. Escavalier comes from the beetle. I like the evolution, like the method. It's pretty cool. I like the concept of it. I think it's a pretty alright Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest though, it doesn't do much for me. It's pretty much just another meh Pokemon that exists, but it's alright-ish, so there. Among Us. What is this, Parasect? Or Voltorb? Either way, I think Among Us is pretty alright. I do like its small form. It's pretty cute. Among Us itself is just there, and then we have, I guess we're including the forms like the bonnet and such in it. Drawing bonnet or whatever its name is. And again, doesn't really do much. I mean, it's there. It exists. But it exists in a way where I actually find it very hard to rank it very high. Like, it exists. I like the blue version of the jellyfish. Jellicent. The pink one doesn't really do much for me, but the blue one looks really cool. I like it more. I like blue, if you couldn't tell. For Jellicent though, I'm probably gonna say it's an alright Pokemon. It's a water ghost type, which is a pretty cool design. It's just another version of Tentacool, but honestly, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's definitely going to B tier, but not a high B tier. I do like the blue one's design, but I'm not huge on it in general. Alomomola! If you were to love this evolution, yay. But you're not. So enjoy your time in the CRAM, bro. Enjoy it. You're below average because you basically just love this with wings and eyeliner or mascara, whatever it is. Basically, you're just a love this with wings. I don't like love this. But your evolution would have made me actually be like, oh, maybe love this isn't absolutely garbage. And I'm like, good job. Angela. Oh yeah. A tier. Electric type, fast, bug type, spider. It made it actually really cool. I cannot say anything bad about Galvantula. It's really cool. I'm very happy I got to use one in my playthrough for Black and White 2. And if you have been keeping up with my Black 2, White 2 Soul Link with Bish, even though we barely get to play because our schedules kind of suck. Yeah. Really like this one. These two are interchangeable for me. Oh boy. Everyone's favorite tank. Now, I'll be honest with you. Design-wise, Ferroseed and Ferrothorn don't do much for me. Design-wise, they don't. Stat-wise and usage-wise, these things are so good. And as someone who has used them, I can honestly say these are some busted-ass Pokemon. Clink, Clang, and Klinklang. The evolutionary line for Clink, I don't mind it. Clink, Clang, I don't mind, but Klinklang, oh my god, what is this monstrosity? And it's a really good Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Usage-wise, it's cool. But honestly, your last form makes you kinda sitting there. Electros. Meh. It's meh. Its design is alright. I hate Dynamo. I don't think this is a very cool looking Pokemon. Yeah, it can levitate. Oh my god, no weaknesses unless you have Mold Breaker. Ooh, wow, so cool. But here's the thing. I still don't care. I still don't care. Yeah, like, legit. Its design leaves a lot to be desired. I think BM is one of the most forgettable Pokemon, and its entire line is very forgettable. The anime does have a funny episode where it basically called Ash and Team Rocket dumb, but yeah, you are. Now you understand why it's hard for me to put Emboar in D tier, because as much as Emboar sucks and I don't like it, hate is a strong word. Most of these Pokemon I don't like, but hate is very strong. Speaking of Pokemon that are amazing though, I was not doing that, but I was. Chandelure, I love its design. I love the spooky purple flames. I like this Pokemon being really strong, and I think it's one of the best Gen 5 Pokemon made. However, is it good enough to crack into the A rank, or is it going to sit in B rank? Answer is... I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have to think about it more, but... It looks cool. Lampen's really cool. I like Chandelure. I do like him more than everything in B rank right now. But do I like him more than Galvantula? I'm not sure. I'll put it in the bottom of A. Haxorus. I like Axew. I like Fracture. I'm gonna be 100%. I don't like Haxorus' design. It drops it a bit to me. But Haxorus in and of itself is pretty cool. So, yeah, pretty high up. Like, right around here, I'd say. No, here. Beartic! Now, I don't know what is it with me and the beer Pokemon. But once they become upright roaring bears, I don't like that much. Cubchoo, I think it's cute, even with its snot nose. Then Beartic is just... why? Beartic is literally a why. Like, it's not a bad design or anything like that, it's just... I don't care for it. That's really just... I just don't care for it. I forgot your name, Mr. Snowflake. But I already know that I literally don't like you. But there are other Pokemon that are on this list that I don't like. So I'll put you like here. Axelgor! I don't care for Shelmet, but Axelgor is pretty cool. I like the evolutionary design, like I said before. The method is weird, but I like the concept of it. So it's really fast. I like fast Pokemon. I think the design is pretty cool. It's a ninja. Definitely going to go about here for me. About here for me, yeah. Okay. Stunkfist, Crumple's favorite Pokemon. It's not Crumple's favorite Pokemon, he's his least favorite Pokemon, he hates it. And I'll say, there's nothing redeeming about Stunkfist. It's dirt looking. And even the Galarian form is dirt looking, it's just... I don't care for this Pokemon. And I don't mean that in the, it's mech at it. I mean that in the, it's definitely below average, but we're below average. Alright, so say goodbye to S tier for a little bit. We have to go down. It's because I didn't change the sizing for the page, so that's why I have to move it down. So I can still see S tier, but y'all aren't able to, unfortunately, so that sucks. Mienshao, I like this design. I think it's a pretty cool looking Pokemon. Mienfoo as well, pretty cool. They're not gonna be, they're alright, but I think they're pretty cool, so. Another B tier Pokemon. Druddigon! They're alright. They're not gonna break waves or anything, but I think they're fine. Above Audino. Oh, I forgot that you were Gen 5. I forgot that you existed. Oh, okay. Your name is slipping my mind, but you're a ground ghost type Pokemon, and I really do like you. I used you, Golurk, yes. I used you in my Generation 8 playthrough, because I really wanted a ground type. And I really never used you before. I think you're pretty cool, actually. I don't think that you are a rank Pokemon per se. I think that you're really good though, so you're definitely going out there. I'd say yeah. I might rearrange A a little bit. Bring you down, Archeops. Healith can go up a little bit. Yeah, that looks more like what I would say. That's better. Barsharp, King Gambit, Pawniard. I like the designs. I think they're pretty cool. I've always seen this Pokemon like, oh, I always think this is badass. I'm afraid of it whenever I see it in any side game, even in the regular game. Even though I know it's like 4 times weak to fighting and all that, this Pokemon just breeds intimidation for me. Like, it exudes it. It's just very intimidating to me. I like its design. It looks like it's really badass. It's not an S tier for me, but it's definitely one of the top A rank. Because I think it is way better than Haxorus in being an intimidating Pokemon and just being badass looking. King Gambit exists as well, but I've never used King Gambit, but I think King Gambit's pretty cool still, but still wouldn't elevate it. It's Tauros, but with an afro. I don't care for it. I don't care for it. It's alright. It exists. It's cool that you exist, I guess. Cool. Braviary. I love this design. I mean, it's America, but at the same time, you already know I'm not the biggest fan of America. They do too much dumb shit around the world. We're in a lot of these crises, humanitarian crises, because of that country. So I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to get deep into politics, but America sucks. But the eagle is such a cool animal, and this design is so cool, all the way from Rufflet up, even and the psychic version of Braviary. I don't know what else to say. It is a really cool Pokemon. I like it a lot. I like it way more than I like Onpheasant. I think it's probably the best flying type introduced for me personally in Gen 5. Just like Chandler, you're on the cusp of A rank. Like, y'all are all like basically, like, I can say from like here all the way down is barely A rank. Like, compared to my other list where there's like significant A ranks, these ones, even though they're A rank, they're barely A rank. Now, Vullaby and its evolved form, whose name is slipping my mind right now. I don't like y'all. You're a vulture, and I think vultures can be cool, but I've never been a fan of this one. Like, legitimately speaking, I've never been a fan of it. And I don't think it's below average. I think it's probably average. It's just doesn't have many things redeeming about it. And speaking of definitely going to be below average for me, oh my god, I don't like this thing. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. Durant. I think Durant's pretty cool. I don't like ants IRL, but I think Durant's a pretty cool Pokemon. If I had to guess where I would put him, rank him, he alright. It's alright. I can put him like, it's alright. It's alright. Hydreigon! Crumple's favorite Pokemon. Actual favorite Pokemon. I think Hydreigon's pretty cool. I think Dano's pretty cool. Zweilous is definitely a middle form. And not in the way I like middle forms. Hydreigon itself is pretty cool. Getsis as Hydreigon is insane. That Pokemon is stupid. It evolves too late. The design for this Pokemon in-game is bad. But that goes for a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon. A lot of them. Braviary fits into that perfectly. Where, why would I have to use a Rufflet until level 50? What sense does that make, game? Like, I don't know what they were smoking when they made these Gen 5 Evolutionary levels, but some of them are really bad. Like, really, really bad. But Hydreigon is the perfect example of a Pokemon that evolves way too late, to the point where you never actually get to use Hydreigon in a regular playthrough. You'll get it in post-game. Best. So, for Hydreigon, I will have to put it... Design-wise, I think it's cool. I don't think it's cooler than Bisharp. I don't even know if I think it's cooler than Haxorus, in all honesty. So, I'm probably putting it, like, around here. A lot of people are like... But, yeah, Volcarona, I think, has a really good design. Larvesta, alright, you're fine. But Volcarona? Oh my god, Volcarona. I think Volcarona has a very good design. It is definitely one of the better bugs made. And again, I say this again. Gen 5 made bug Pokemon great. Now, these three, again, from here down, like, solid A, solid A, solid A, barely A, barely A, barely A, barely A, barely A, barely A. What the hell? I pronounced it so many different ways, but long story short, I think Volcarona is pretty cool. Out of the bugs, if I had to rearrange A rank right now, I think I move you up here. You stay, you go here, and you two are interchangeable. Alright, so Cobalion. Not a fan. It's alright. It's alright, but I'm not a big fan of it. It's... Even its new form that just came out isn't bad. Like, they're alright, but... So y'all immediately lose out when the cute factor becomes involved. All of you lose when I see Reuniclus. I'm like, Reuniclus is cute. Therefore, you can't be above it. Literally, that's what's been happening. Terrakion. It's hard to decide. I don't like Terrakion. I don't like it. It's my least favorite Sword of Justice. I don't think it's a cool Pokemon. I think it's just alright at best. Virizion or Verizon Wireless. I like the design. Again, the futuristic form doesn't really add much to it. It's pretty cool looking, don't get me wrong, but Virizion is the only one of the Sword of Justice outside of Keldeo that I think looks pretty cool in terms of, I like its design. It feels relaxing in a way. It's a really nice looking design. So for you, you go about here. Alright, Tornadus. I don't care for them. I don't care for tornadoes. I don't care for tornadoes. Thunderous, I think, is pretty cool looking. I think Thunderous's design all around is pretty cool. If I had to put it, I'd say Thunderous is like, it's on the like scale. Right here. And everyone's favorite Landorus. I think Landorus is ugly. I'm sorry, I think Landorus is ugly. Especially in that form, the Theron form. Like, get down here. Reshiram. I think Reshiram's a pretty alright Pokemon. Pretty cool for a legendary, I guess. Pretty alright for a legendary. If I had to rank it, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's just the white dragon. Zekrom, on the other hand, is a black dragon and has electricity and is cooler, but not by much. Not by much. If I had to say, with Zekrom, yeah, about this seems right. Kyurem black and Kyurem white. Kyurem was probably my least favorite out of these three, and then black and white exist, and they are pretty cool design. They're pretty cool design. I like that it was like, you get the form back half of its true body, and I wish that in the future, sometime in the future, like, they do a Legends version of Unova, where you get to see back in the past, when it was a whole Pokemon before it split into Zekrom and Reshiram. I think that would be pretty goddamn cool. Because they were like the two heroes, ideals and such, we could basically have it clear. I don't know, we play around in that time frame, that'd be pretty cool. I think Kyurem itself is much cooler than its other two compatriots because of that. And the design wise, pretty cool of the merging Pokemon, so about here seems right. About here seems right. About here seems right. About here. About here. Okay. Kelio! I think Kelio's a pretty cool design. I like its Resolute form. I think it's pretty cool. Water type, fighting type, pretty good. Competitive wise, really good. It's hard for me to rank it though. Like, these Pokemon are becoming harder to rank because they're all pretty much just in the B tier. But it's like, where in the B tier do you belong? I don't know. Uh-oh, I don't know. Uh-oh. But, what below version? Meloetta! Honestly, I never did for Meloetta. Relic Song, all that stuff, I don't care. I don't care. It's alright. It's alright. But I still don't care. Genesect. I think Genesect's a pretty cool design. It's basically Mewtwo in a sense. The Mootop's Mewtwo. Yeah. It's so hard to rank you because I don't dislike you in any capacity. I actually do kind of like you, but I don't like you that much. And there's so many Pokemon that I don't like that much that it's really hard to just be like, oh yeah, Genesect belongs here. Alright, that was my best attempt at Gen 5. Gen 5 is a lot of Pokemon. So, I apologize for that. Now, S tier is easy. Excadrill is by far my favorite. Zoroark, especially with the Hisuian form, goes up to S rank because of that. And also, I think Superior is one of the best starter Pokemon ever. I love it. But it's barely S rank. A rank Darmanitan is a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're alright, you're alright, you're alright, you're alright, you're alright, you're alright. For A rank. Honestly, Chandelure can go down. Chandelure can go down to B rank. Everything else can probably stay. Chandelure can go down to B rank. I might even put Chandelure below Bisharp. B rank, going through it, I'm not going to reorder it. It is a lot of Pokemon. It is an absolute truck ton of Pokemon. And they range from, and I can say straight up, I like all the way down until Reuniclus. Everything below Reuniclus is like meh, or yeah, they're like meh. They're pretty much meh. And then C tier are Pokemon that I'm disappointed in or don't like that much. And Klinklang being the final evolution, not being evolution of Love This, I don't really care for Mashanara. Emboar is very lucky that it's not lower. It's not D tier. In fact, half of these Pokemon, honestly speaking, they're lucky. It's more indifference in the negative way than hate. And if it was straight up hate, trust me, cause I don't like Sigilif at all. Like, it's forgettable. But I can tell you straight, if Maractus, Stunkfisk, and Sigilif weren't forgetful, and I could remember them, and I'd be like, yeah, I don't like these Pokemon at all, they would be in D tier. But Simisear, Pansear is fine, but Simisear, oh my god, I don't like it. And its belly out like that, it just looks like, I don't know how to describe it, but this Pokemon puts me off. And a shit go. I don't like Emolga. Emolga pisses me off. I don't like this Pokemon. It is awful in every regard. I do not like this Pokemon. It's just another Pikachu clone, but oh my god, I can fly! Woo! At least they're trying something. They at least gave it a secondary typing, so it's not as bad as Pachirisu. But I cannot stand this flying squirrel. I think it's because it's a flying type and it's really good at, and because it eliminates Electric's weaknesses. But it's one weakness, but other than that, I don't think it's that cute. I think it's just another Pikachu clone, and at this point, I was tired of Pikachu clones. Emolga and Pachirisu were where I got tired of Pikachu clones, and I can say good for them for adding the typing to make it more distinguishable. But, and as much as I don't hate you as much as Pachirisu, but you're still in the hated category. I'm surprised I don't have more hate for you. I know I don't like you at all. But I'm surprised my hate for you isn't as deep as it was when I went on for Pachirisu. So, yeah. Congratulations, you're not as hated. Ice cream. I don't want to comment on the ice cream in general. I don't like it. It's just an ice cream Pokemon. I don't like it. Never liked it. When I saw its design, I was like, what is Pokemon doing? What is this disgusting shit? Get this shit away from me. You are dog shit. That's how it felt. And it still feels that way. I don't feel the visceral hate right now going through it. I'm also half asleep, half awake, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like that's also why they're kind of getting away with where they are for me. But overall, I think this is fairly accurate. All from Emboar could technically be moved down to hate, except for Throw. The rest of them could technically fall into the hate category. So it's like anything in C, like some of those in B could 100% be in C, and a lot of those in C could be in D, and those in D could definitely belong. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this tier list. Remember to never ever use !Unite in my Twitch chat, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Be sure to check me out on all of my social media. All of that will be linked in the description of the video. And once more, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Alright then, bye-bye.